ARGE.
In like arc, right? Like an RG Tavis.
I mean, not really. Like my initials are R and G, so I just kind of like put it together and spelled it out.
That is the
That's pretty
But I
stupidest
get
cool.
that a
background for
lot.
a gamer tag I've ever heard in my life.
And then you're on
Yo,
collision course. You got the
confident.
W. So like, how you
Yep, yep,
feeling?
Yeah,
collision
Yes, sir.
course.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All
Pretty
just
right.
good. I
must.
mean, we've had a rough season so far. We lost some teammates. Things have kind of been a little weird, but yeah, it was good.
So then, who's on your team right now, other than Brian Gilson, which will introduce himself in a minute?
We got Packer fan, we have Vayer, and we have
Gilson,
Sick Rick Blast.
dude.
Yeah.
And I think like mainly we've been kind of like running Brian, Packer fan, and myself when we're all available. But it's been kind of like hit or miss with the availability with a lot of our teammates. I think everybody's kind of dealing with college and not able to really commit to the games.
No, I feel you. I feel you. Well, it's the playoffs, and I get hyped. It's like my Super Bowl, cause I'm a KG fan. Brian Gilson,
Yep.
what's going on in your life?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Brian Gilson.
Mhm.
uh, I guess the two big things on my life right now is college and my fiance. So that's taken up a lot of my time. That's why it's been hard for me to be fully committed to the team. But I'm ready to make a run in the playoffs.
No, you're cool. You're cool. You're
'Cause
cool.
this
I
is the
really
time to
comes
shine, bro.
first.
I have a wife.
Yo,
Her name's
so
Cleavy
on
G.
that note, real quick. So you got two collision course players in here over here with RG and Brian Gilson. Then you got my
That's right.
man's competent over here too, right? Just gonna point
Oh, it's
that out
about to
there.
go down.
Mr. That
This guy just gets mad when
yeah.
the demos come on, bro.
Who, me? Dude, that's anyone.
That's funny.
Be ready.
Yo,
Be
who you guys
ready,
gonna
Arthur.
play?
These nuts.
Oh my goodness.
Comp, you gonna introduce yourself officially?
What's up? My name's Competent. I am with the undefeated team at the moment, called Pressure. We are 10-0. Shout out to Peanut and Nick and Vivid and Spaghetti Regretti and Alpha. There you go.
Lit, lit.
Yeah, so this
All right.
actually isn't your first time on Thursday's Thoughts, is it?
No, this is my third time.
Your third
Now
time.
you're keeping track.
The last
Maybe I'll
time we
give out
played
an award.
Brawlhalla and the other time it was me and Nick. Dude, do it!
Oh, I remember
5,000
that.
points extra.
We got Jesus here too. How you doing? You play for the Lords.
What's
Can
up?
you walk on water?
Of course.
Bet.
What's up, Justin? You're playing Atlas. What are you doing? Or you were playing Atlas? Or are you may still be playing Atlas? Are you on mic? Or are you Justin, the prospect for Smite and the Atlas player with who is a Willis? A Willix. All right.
Good
So,
talk. Great talk.
So RG, that playoff game against FFEZGG, I actually watched it on my broke ass phone, and I saw FFEZGG had round one. If you saw me in the chat, I was calling it out, but you guys
Yep.
got the W. Pretty close game, huh?
Yeah,
I'm
super
just
Damn,
close.
y'all just got shot
Nah,
out right
like
now.
it was
Holy.
like it was a way different game than we had on like the final game of the season, which I don't know. I don't know if they had the same players. I can't remember, but I don't know. I think we played pretty well for not really doing any practicing or anything. It was good.
Yeah,
We're happy with
I
it.
feel you. I'm teasing.
I
That's
saw you in
dope.
the
Bruh,
chat there.
don't ever do that, Giggle.
GG, you
Holy.
said FFGG got this one. We
They had
gave you
run
the
one.
upset,
Yo,
bro.
I really felt like they could have won. I really did. After winning that last game of the season, I was like,
I
yo,
know.
they got this. We got this.
Yo, sorry to let you down.
I feel it.
Nah, you didn't let me down at all. Like I'm so happy to see you guys go through.
I know we needed a
Like
win.
I'm all about the sleepers and upsets.
Yep.
I want to get some ice players on here, but wasn't able to. So then I hit up some Onslaught and some FFEZG people, but I think they went to hibernation. So I don't know what happened. No psych. Some of them answered. So MX Double,
Onslaught, bruh.
MX Double, how's it going with all these Smite prospect games? Like, you know, Smite's pretty
If you
fun,
want the
right?
honest truth, I haven't been paying attention to the recent like prospect games just because I already know like who I want.
That's lit. Yeah.
You
The
want
Lords already
me?
know who they want.
Excuse me?
I said the Lords already know who
You
they
in
want.
Chelsea you
That's
want?
pretty cool.
So yeah, you in
Yeah.
Chelsea you want though? Like I'm trying to
I'm
spill those
trying to get
secrets to
the
everybody.
yeah. Want to know?
That information may remain classified because there's already rumors that I want X and X player.
Are those rumors true?
Next question.
No comment. Oh shit. Fuck. You.
That's fucking funny as shit. So Pressure is about to play Collision Course. So
Si,
RG incompetent. I wonder how you
Wow.
guys are doing in this party right now.
We're doing
Doing good.
good.
Just chilling.
Yeah, especially for my team. Our team has not even talked to each other in like 2 weeks. So we're doing pretty good so far, I guess.
It's the same on Collision Course, bro. Let me tell you.
Yeah, like the only time we talk is in like game days. So what time's the game? It's gonna be Monday at 10. Okay, an hour before the game. Anyone want to practice? And everyone gathers like 10 minutes before the game, if not like
Yep.
5.
Yep.
That's
That's
pretty much
funny.
what we got going.
So you said on Collision Course just now that you don't practice. I know you competent. You said you don't practice too much either. But are you practicing at all for the playoffs?
What's playoffs? Nah,
The Clean
dude.
Cup playoffs. Nah, dude.
No, no, like, well, as long as we're just like laughing, because I remember one time or one game we took it like stupid serious, and we ended up losing one
Yeah.
game, and
Who'd
then
you play in that
like,
game?
oh gosh, it was David's team. That our last
Kimchi
game.
crew?
Yeah, Kimchi
Oh,
Crew. Yeah,
shit.
we ended up facing them. Uh, we ended up taking the first 2 games like stupid serious. Or no, the first game stupid serious. Second one, we kind of just like I guess started to relax. And then third one, we were just third and fourth game, we were just like laughing like almost probably like half of the game. And then like that's when we were up by like 2 goals. And then the very last game, we were like more serious than like I guess trying to relax. We almost blew that game, but ended up going in overtime and we ended up winning. So, as long as we're having fun, laughing, like we're not laughing at them, we're laughing at ourselves. Like we roast each other like left and right. But as long as we're doing that and having fun, I say we can go all the way.
That's dope. That's dope.
So,
Alright.
something interesting I want to point out is you have 2 teams here with Collision Course and Pressure to have roughly the same energy output right now, where neither team's practicing. They're grouping up on game days specifically, and look at the complete difference in record between the 2 teams, nonetheless.
Yeah,
You gotta
I
go
just
Mo
see
with
it-
that.
Damn, bro.
I'm not trying to put. I'm not trying. I just think it's really interesting. You see 2 teams like following essentially the same philosophy and getting such wildly different results.
Yep. We had Brandon to start off with.
Still couldn't
Yeah,
do shit.
he was not happy when I didn't put him in MVP voting. But if he would have stayed on Collision Course, I would have put him in MVP voting. Like that for me. Like if you get traded, I don't think there's any player in any professional sport that's been traded and won MVP the same year.
Yep.
Like it just doesn't. It just it's weird. I don't know
Yeah, it is what it is.
how you gonna. Yeah, exactly. It is what it is. You guys are still in the playoffs. I know the Lords are actually playing the second round now against RGB. That should be a good match. On the Lords topic though, MX Double, are you hype at all for this CGRL team? Essentially, your like sister team or brother team, whatever gender you want to give the team. It doesn't really matter.
Helicopter.
I
Yeah,
was
bro,
just
I'm
wondering if
excited.
there's any support coming from you for your Rocket League brethren or sister in.
Hot dog water.
I don't know
Yeah.
who's on the Rocket League team, if we're being honest. Shane hasn't really showed that much support. He's kind of been MIA under the radar for like a couple
Oh.
centuries.
Shit.
My
Yo,
nigga just got called out.
yeah, that man is
Damn,
about to
Jesus.
DM you. I
Just
guarantee
call out
you.
after call out, man.
He watches these. You know that,
guarantee-
right?
I'm
Yeah, I was
happy
gonna
I'm not in the
say, I was gonna
smiley yellow.
I love you, Shane.
He like watches these live. Whew. Like
I love you,
shout
Shane.
out to Shane. I'm probably about
Yeah,
to
bro.
pick
Shout out
up.
to Shane. Shane is a boy.
Whew.
He's literally about to DM you. I'm geeking over that. That's actually got me choking.
Ooh, Lord. I almost got
Like,
Epic
yo.
on too. And that's actually his Rocket League captain. I had him on last episode. But going on. Psych.
I didn't have
Uh
anything else to go on. You got it.
yeah, no. So Brian Gilson
What's up? What's up? What's up?
playing Rocket League with RG.
I'm playing some doubles right now. No, I'm not.
No?
So-
You guys
Yeah,
are
we
both
don't
playing
even play when
doubles.
we're both online.
That's funny as shit.
I know.
You guys could have been practicing, you know.
Yep.
I mean, wait, aren't they technically practicing?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, true.
They're
Twin.
practicing by themselves.
Yo, calm, you
Mhm.
chill out. Just because Nick's not here doesn't mean you have to be a Nick.
The fuck you talking about, you
fuck.
bitch? Fuck you.
Forget Nick was about to be on. He's like my favorite person to love.
Alright. That was awkward.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, Kim Ji-Koo and Jesus Company. When's that game? Willix.
Kimchi Crew versus Jesus Company. That's a round 2 game as well. I don't know when it's going to be happening exactly.
Yeah. I wasn't able to get or I didn't. I chose not to get any RGB players in here. I get RGB in a lot, but
Wow, you're so
Yeah.
you're purposely excluding RGB right now? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I get Panda in like a whole bunch of times. You know. I don't know. We got the like between two ferns vibe going on right now.
Oh yeah.
But
Between two ferns.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
So with Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out, Justin. Are you here? You said you'd be here, but you're not on mic.
I'm on the mic, yeah.
You're playing
It's muted right
Atlas.
now, but
Yeah. How you liking it?
pretty sick, dude.
It's
I
terrible.
spend a lot of my time
Yeah.
on it.
Well, Atlas is made by the same people who made Ark, and then we were pushing Ark not that long ago. But it's in beta right
To
now,
an
isn't
extent, yeah.
it? Or is it like
Actually,
not
It's
beta?
actually-
a small branch of who made Ark. Not everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was
of the
gonna
same
say
company.
it's
I didn't
actually,
know that.
it's actually not wildcard specifically.
That's pretty cool.
It's supposed to be the good people that made Ark, so you know maybe it'll be better.
Like Modern Warfare 2.
Damn.
Kinda.
I think they just got sick of Wildcard and left them.
Yo, speaking of Ark, I was actually having a or just Atlas in general. I was having a conversation with Davies last night when we were playing, and like I know it's a little controversial because everybody's against microtransactions, right? But I felt that Atlas and Ark were both really grindy games, and it kind of gave me a throwback to the Warframe days when we used to grind out everything on Warframe. And I'm like, yo, Warframe had XP boosters, they had resource boosters, etc., etc. What if Ark or Atlas followed something similar where they offered like a 3-day like resource booster that you could buy?
Well, you know me, I never used the resource boosters. I would either grind something out or I'd cheat and pay some of my paychecks money to progress in Warframe. But I've been playing Apex Legends a lot, and I know for a factoid that it's not the worst grindy game, but it's sort of grindy, especially when you got two accounts you play on. So I was thinking about paying some money for an Apex Legend, the Apex Legend monies, the gold monies. What are those called? Apex points?
Yeah, but that's a little different because you don't have to grind out resources or anything on Apex. You're just playing games and killing people. I'm referencing like, ooh, let's see if I can survive here. I'm referencing the fact that he's gonna kill me.
To buy a personal like 3 times harvesting booster or something.
Yeah, bingo. You get where I was going. I'm sorry. I kept on getting interrupted by people trying to shoot me.
Yeah, well, I wanted to get more legends, honestly. They have, like, I think 6 legends out that you start with, and then I don't know how many they have released that you have to pay for. If I count them out while saying them, they got the hacky guy,
It's like
they
3.
got
I think it's
Octane,
3.
Caustic, Watson, and I think there was one more.
There's
Oh,
5. Crypto.
then
Crypto. No, I
5.
already said Crypto. That was the
There's
hacky guy, the
5. There's
first person I said.
Caustic, Mirage,
Oh, Mirage, I forgot
Crypto.
about Mirage.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Watson. She's all right. This new map's got me like just ridiculously like lost. So like no matter where I drop, it's like I'm running into like people like just coming on me, jumping on me. Loot's not really a problem on this map, especially if you stay alive long enough. But I don't know. And these buildings make it crazy. Like you gotta actually like I don't know. Whatever guns you're picking up, have gotta be different now. It's hard to
I don't know.
explain. Like Watson's just like rendered useless because of the new character. Who's the new character again?
How's Watson rendered useless? Regardless,
Crypto.
off of Apex, on to
Crypto.
we
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
Rocket League and Smite. We got Rocket League and Smite.
Yeah.
That's what Clee G's focused on right now. Slightly branching off into Atlas, hoping to build a bit of a unique Atlas community here. If you guys don't know, Atlas, as we were talking about, created by some of the founders for Ark. Great MMO game so far that we've seen. It really requires a large group of people, so we're hoping to build the community there. We should have
Definitely.
some like miscellaneous streams, so definitely come check that out. And then obviously we do have the CGRL and CGSL. CGSL starting up, CGRL ending season 3, about to go into season 4 off season. Big excited for that. Actually, nobody in this party is a free agent or scheduled to be a free agent until their team's eliminated. So I don't have any questions about that for you guys yet. But more than likely, next episode, somebody's going to be eliminated from this party. Cough, cough, competent. And
Hey,
yeah.
bitch!
Damn, bro.
So, oh my god, that's funny.
It's
How much
bad.
is how
Dude,
much is
you're
that,
actually
like,
hot
European-
dog water. Shut up.
Hot dog water. Fucking dead. How much is that?
I asked Chris tonight. Atlas is $30 right now. It's in early access,
Uh-huh.
pre-release program. So I'd get it now before it bumps up to $60. I'd probably give it a year
Like
or
Ark
so
did.
before
Ark
it
did the
actually
same
comes out
thing.
of early access.
Dunkers.
Yeah, Ark
Yeah.
did do the same thing. That's when we
Yeah.
got Ark. Back in the day. No, I feel you.
But if you did like Ark or have any interest in Ark, this game is 10 times better with 100 times more potential.
And Sea of Thieves, it's a big Sea of Thieves comparison, I'd say.
That's
Because
it.
it's got
Like
boats.
piracy.
The think of it this way: the Atlas map is 1,200 times the size of Ark's. That's how big
So
it
if
is.
you
It
like
can hold up
Pirates
to
of the Caribbean
40,000
roleplay.
people,
Yeah.
basically.
That's pretty dope. I'm excited.
Alright, so
I'm gonna
dude-
get the game eventually, but at the end of the day, I'm really excited for the playoffs. Ice got the win.
Suku.
Collision Course got the win. Suku the bot. She's out in the background causing some trouble. The puppy, not the bot. Feel bad for Onslaught. I want to get them.
Why do you feel bad for Onslaught?
I don't know. This has been a tough season for them.
I kind of
If
feel sorry
if
for
you
my
and-
former team also.
Oh gee.
If you feel bad for Onslaught, I mean, like let's get into something they did lose. So Midnight did declare for free agency, and in my opinion, he was the number one player that I wanted to keep on that roster. So if I'm Tayfish, I'm really not happy with the fact that he declared for free agency. Didn't even attempt to sit down for a negotiation or resign, just straight up went to free agency. And I said I feel like he was a key point if they were gonna build a roster for the future. They needed him. So now they're gonna have to make some big splashes in free agency.
Other than that, really wanted to get Ice in. They said they could have made it if we were going to schedule it at like what was it? It was 9. So I saw you secretly told the community before you even told me that by the time Thursday's Thoughts gets renewed, we might be able to have a later time slot.
I did in fact say that, yeah.
Yeah.
If it does get renewed at season 20 or at episode 20, season 20, what the fuck was it? Does get renewed at episode 20, and we do go in for another 5
episodes.
5 episode stretch.
Mhm.
It will most likely be at a later night time frame.
That's gonna
And
make a
you'll have
difference.
seen it progress from
Mhm.
12 in the morning to maybe 8, 10, 12 at night, depending on, whatever works with you. And Thursdays. The big issue that I do have with that, though, is I have showcase games for Smite currently right now and Rocket League going on, and they eat up a lot of time. Smite showcase games for 2 game sets. I can't do best of 3s. I can't do best of 5s right now because it would take literally probably 2 to 3 hours for one showcase game. Can't do that. I just can't do that. You go to Rocket League, I do a best of 5. It takes 15, 30 minutes. So, with that being said, I am a little restricted on when I can and can't host Thursday's Thoughts with you, which is why we couldn't do the 9 p.m. tonight, because ideally I should have Smite Showcase games or Rocket League Showcase games, or the time should be being put towards CleEG, so expect something done, which is a little unfortunate for Thursday's Thoughts. Not that you guys aren't like a priority for CleEG, but I have to focus on the backbone, what's going on in the background that makes everything tick and happen and work.
No, of course. And then once we get the whole PC set up with the dual screen, we'll be able to actually show clips and stuff during the episodes. And episodes for the playoffs will be a lot more hype, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, oh for sure. Season 4 for Rocket League is gonna be the big season, and in my opinion, it's probably gonna be Season 2 for Smite for us. Season 1, I'm hoping is gonna be really nice, gonna go smooth. But a lot of it's probably going to be refined in that second season. That's how Rocket League's made its jumps. Every season's gotten better and better. Wow, this
Any
is
nutty
super
prospects coming in?
loud. Who said that? I did not see who said that.
It's Brian.
Is that Brian? I'm sorry. I had the overlay up so I couldn't see the name. At this point in time, if I was going to name one prospect that I've seen in the CGRL this so far, it has only been 7 games maybe, so there's not a lot of tape, and there's not a lot of prospect depth, but I'd say fair. He's played pretty strong so far. I don't think I've been able to balance a team around him with the current prospect depth. He's just played better no matter who I put him against, unless I take one of the captains or somebody else.
That's true.
So that would probably be my one shout out is fair. He's probably the closest thing to Nutty right now. But I don't know. If you look at some of the prior 2 drafts, the skill level was crazy. So it was I just don't know how you want to compare him to those prior 2 drafts. Dirtho was taken first overall in one of these drafts, which super bust. We'll not get into that. But that was what 1800 fucking MMR at one point. I don't know what Fair's MMR is, but you get what I'm saying. I just don't know how the actual skill stacks up draft to draft. But so far, I'd say Fair's the guy.
I hit up RG. He wasn't able to make it. We had him on that one episode where he was in the car. That was pretty funny. He came
RG's
on to
here.
the end episode. Not RG. I'm dumb. I'm
I'm
sorry. I meant Pez.
Wasn't that Brian?
No, you're
I love
good.
That was
you, RG.
Brian. Oh, that was Pez.
I'm sorry.
That's Pez.
Oh, you good?
I had a
Wow,
stroke.
you called it RG Pez?
How
Yeah.
rude.
Yo, speaking of having a stroke, I literally said in the Discord, I was like, yo, what happened with the Collision Course versus Onslaught game? And it was up to some, I don't even know who hit me up. Thought it was a prospect, probably not. They were like, yeah, you got the setup wrong. I ended up deleting all the messages in shame.
Shame delete.
Big
They
sad.
Yo, so something else. I don't know. I would hope that by now everybody's seen the Twitter post with the draft order. You'd think before I brought it up, I would have it pulled up on my phone so I could actually reference it, but I did not. So let me pull it up real quick. So we do have the draft order set for the CGSL season 1. Your first overall pick is going to go to Toxicity with an unnamed team currently. The second overall pick is going to go to Monkey God with Davies Delinquents. The third overall pick is going to go to Upbeat Bow with the team name Team. Yeah, And it's gonna be so annoying and confusing, but we'll just roll with it. Team name team. Fourth overall pick is gonna go to Ruth with Danger Knots. Fifth overall pick is gonna go to Chaotic with Team Distortion. Sixth overall pick is gonna go to our man MX Double here in the party with the Lords. Seventh is gonna go to Kitty with an unnamed team currently. And then eighth is gonna go to Akashi, which with Emperor's Eyes. Akashi is pretty much shorter version of Kakashi. Just putting it out there. Anyway, though,
Kakashi's
yeah,
pretty
that's
cool.
gonna be your order for the first CGSL draft. Only 8 teams right now. We actually were only gonna have 6, but we ended up getting 8. So surprise, surprise. We probably could have had more too. Trying to take it a little slow. And then for Rocket League, I am really competent. RG, Brian. I don't even know who else is in here that plays Rocket League. If you know anybody that plays Rocket League, and you trying to get him in the league, get him in the Discord, get him in touch with me. Like I'm trying to get to 16 teams. I'm trying to get over I don't know. I'm trying to get a lot of I'm trying to double our size.
Dude, I
as far as
invited
CGRL goes.
like 3-4 guys already. And they're all decent.
Geek.
4.
I got a couple of buddies that I've talked to about it as well. I'm just kind of like
4.
trying to
2
figure
of
out
them's
who
on
can
the
come
leaderboard,
in.
and 2 of them isn't.
I
Oh
was
shit!
about
You
to solo queue and try to get some guys,
oh snap! Oh snap!
but I'm
Almost
trash at
there. I had
Rocket
those
League.
leaderboard guys.
I'm actually trash at Rocket League. So like, how would you guys feel about that? I just going out solo queuing, get some trash players for the league.
Hell yeah.
If
Yeah.
you do, I'm actually gonna slap you.
Overs and below, bro.
Yeah, what a thing to call them before they join. Hey, do you want to join our league? And then they like go back and watch the stream. Let's go get some trash players. Woo, woo. No.
Only recruit from arena. Only recruit from arena.
No,
Oh my
that's my
goodness.
goof. I feel you though. Well, why only arena?
That was a
Because if
joke.
you're playing Conquest Arena, easy peasy.
I do not play Conquest. Oh my god. No, I'm talking about Rocket League. Smite's already got them prospects. We're about to go into season 4. After I'm looking at my notes. And it looks like it says Pressure's
Smite's
going
about
to
to go into
lose.
season 1.
Oh yeah, Smite's about to go into season 1. Yeah,
Rocket League's going to season 4.
that's what I said. I said Rocket League going
No,
to
you
season
said
4.
Smite.
I'm sorry. It must be MX Double's
You're a
fault.
potato. Yeah, I blame MX.
Wait, potato
Blame
can turn into
Shane,
French
bro.
fries.
Just blame Shane. That's what I do.
Yo, I feel that, right? It's like, yo, it's gotta be Shane's fault. Like, dang it,
I
Shane.
I high key only have a P2020. I suck. I got a helmet and a chest piece though. So collision course.
Hey.
We already
Yes,
addressed who
sir.
you guys play next, don't we?
Yeah, we
play
play Pressure on Sunday.
Remember?
I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, it should be good. See how it goes.
There's a
Hopefully we
G7
can
over
get
here.
Packer, Brian, and I get in that.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
should be
I
good.
tried
Sounds
getting
like we
on
got
that.
all our guys in.
Yep.
Geeked. Forget Nick was gonna be
Me,
on
Packer,
this.
Baron, RG should be ready to go.
Ooh,
I think
ooh,
Sick Rip,
nah,
Sick Rick is pretty hyped.
Yeah.
I gotta.
Sick Rick, yeah, made a good. Or I
He's
guess
been
he
in the
fucking-
hospital, bro.
He's alive now still. Yeah, he almost
had a
died. I
collapsed
guess,
lung.
What?
so- Yeah.
Oh my god.
Been screaming
got
too much
pretty
at the
serious.
Rocket League, bro.
Yep.
45 seconds left.
Yo, now I got the serious question for you two.
What's that?
If you guys lose this round 2 game, are you re-signing with Collision Course or are you undecided?
I'm still undecided. I mean, I think that Collision Course has potential. I think we just need the right people. I mean, just like with any team, we've got a lot of people that were super hyped in the beginning, and then it just kind of started falling apart. Like we had good plans, and then it just kind of fell apart. So everybody kind of lost the motivation and the excitement. And I think what Competent said, not taking it too seriously is a big part of it. We go in and we try to take it really seriously, and then there's this unneeded pressure that is there from the beginning of the game. So I think just playing the game, just having fun with your boys and getting in there. I think we'll, either way, whether I'm there or not next season, I think Collision Course has got a good chance at it. I think Packer's got a good idea of what he wants to do, and I look forward to
Yeah,
seeing what happens.
He's
Yeah,
sitting
how
on
are his
two
picks
first round
looking at?
picks going.
Yeah, because we traded Dirth out for those picks, right?
But Brandon, we traded
not
Brandon
Dirtha,
for
Brandon.
Or
pick.
Brandon,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah, sorry.
Yep. Yeah, so I guess
Yeah.
he's got first and second pick, right?
Yeah, he got a Lord's pick, I think, right?
Yep.
That's where Brandon went. I don't know what Lord's pick is yet. He actually might have gotten Kimchi Cruz picked because I know the Lords had their pick and Kimchi Cruz from when they sent Kryptonite and Liquid to Kimchi Cruz. So he might have given up Kimchi Cruz pick, or I had to go back and look to see which pick specifically was given up. But either way, I think that's going to be a later round
Did
pick.
someone pass out on the mic?
Yeah, is someone sleeping? Just
No. Bitch.
Unless
Just confident being incompetent, bro.
unless the Lords lose to RGB, which I just don't see the Lords losing to RGB. No diss to
wanna see
RGB
it.
right now, but I think this is where the Lords are going to kind of pull it together a little bit more. And if Skrilla can't make a game, I don't think. Ooh, I'm getting blown up right now. If Skrilla can't make a game, I don't think the Lords can pull it together. Or not the Lords, RGB. So I'm going to give the Lords a nod there. And because of that, I think the pick, regardless of if it's Kimchi Cruz or the Lords, is going to be a later round pick. I think Kimchi Crew beats the Jesus Company. So I think you're looking at like Collision Course's pick itself is probably like what, top 3, top 5 maybe, and then that second first rounder they have is probably gonna be in the back half. But still, 2 first rounders. Packers a strong player. If you retain RG. If Brian stays, you guys had 2 first rounders with that. Maybe a free agent acquisition and run at it again.
Yep. Definitely have potential.
Oof.
Just people got to stay like I guess just committed to the team.
Is there any players you're interested in teaming up with in the future? Either of you.
I haven't really thought too much about it. I just want to play on a team that is down to do like the practices and like not necessarily even just practices, just like building the chemistry between the team. Like that's I feel like super important. Like we don't play too often together, so it's like we're kind of learning how to play together every game that we play.
Oh, I feel that.
Yeah.
It can be rough.
Yeah. it
So
can be
with
rough.
that note, Competent, you hear me talking with them about it. What's your take if you lose to Collision Course in this round 2
He's gonna kill
matchup?
himself,
Are
bro.
you resigning? You walking? What do you do?
Well, he basically just said my answer, so I'll play it. I don't know, like with
Not playing, bro. No.
boy. I guess it depends on Peanut. Like if he resigns, I mean it's a no-brainer. I'm going to resign, but if he doesn't, I'm open to suggestions. So, but we shall see.
Open to suggestions. That sounds like that's a polite way of saying no.
No, just open to suggestions. I guess it depends on who the free agents are, who's interested in joining and whatnot.
Just a little food for thought. If you lost to Collision Course and Peanut
leaving.
retires, would you, or even if you win, say you beat Collision Course, you guys win the finals, you win it all, Peanut retires. Collision Course is like, yo, I got 2 first round picks. You want to come play over here? Because you beat them, does that at all affect your interest in playing there?
Because I beat Collision? No, it does not defeat my I guess a reason to go over there. Like I said, I'm open to anything and everything. So.
Yo, great A.
But yeah.
Got my recommendation.
Yeah, I'm excited with that kind of response.
Wait, what? Weren't you just talking shit to me? Hold on. Fuck.
You gotta remain unbiased, you know what I mean? Well, with that comment, that's What is that? That's 35 minutes. That's 5 more minutes than regular. You know, we don't want to go over too far. Willix, you can either drop the stream, or I guess we can finish this Apex game if people want to watch that. You know, maybe they'll say in the chat if there's anybody watching. Who knows? But
So what's actually
but
hilarious is my controller just died, so I can't even move.
all right. Well,
Bruh.
huh. Thursday's thoughts. I found a helmet on Lifeline. I'm about to get shot. I'll punch this guy. Let's see if I
Oh my
can run
god,
away.
you're actually gonna narrate this?
Just try not to die. It's so I want to be a winner. All right. It's not too much to
All
ask
right,
for.
all right, all right, all right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Thursday's Thoughts. Enjoy the rest of your days. I should have some CGSL and CGRL prospect games either tonight or tomorrow. If you like the content we're working to produce here and you want to show some support, give us a like and follow on our Twitter and our Twitch. Give us a sub on Twitter or on Twitch. That goes a super long way. Shout out to MX Devil. He gave me a sub. Competent. Where's that sub at? Everybody.